I think I'm in Greys Ferry. I think, well, that is in South Philadelphia, and I'm standing on a bridge, and I've never been on this bridge on foot before. Got the scooter over here, and I wish there weren't so many trucks, because when they drive over that little plate there, I feel it a little bit. It just, but this is a old bridge. Greys Ferry is in South Philadelphia, like I just said. I also just found that out. That's why I keep saying it. I thought Greys Ferry was like in West Philly, but it's okay. Live and learn, that's what they say. So Greys Ferry is actually named after a guy whose last name was Gray, and he had a ferry, and he would take people over the Schuylkill River. Used to be a bridge, a floating bridge over this river, and it was actually built by the British government, or monarchy, whatever it was. We beat their ass in the Revolutionary War. My question is, should a bridge look like this? Like, that worries me. There's other things that worry me. Did I mention we're going on a scoot? And today, we're gonna go into Greys Ferry. I think that's what we're doing, because this just doesn't look like the greatest place in the world to ride a scooter, right? You got all these cars. The sidewalk's closed down here. Oh, it's gonna take me a year to cross the street here. Got the river over there. That's a nice nice view, right? Over here, well, you know what, this wood was just in the middle of the street. I did my good deed. Not bragging. You know what else I do? Sometimes when it's a windy day and the trash can's in my neighborhood that blows in the street, guess what I do? I get out of my car and I put them back. Not bragging. All right, so now we're gonna go on the one side of the bridge that you can cross. Love this. Right? Right, some guy working at an auction house. I hate that somebody had to touch it up with a little bit of their own, with the beard and the glasses, but I love it. Absolute, no signature. Is it a Banksy? Probably not. We got a lot of people in Philly that do stuff like this. All right, I gotta put the camera down because I think this guy might throw me over. This is a real fear, so I gotta pause for a second so I can beat this guy up if he wants to fight me. He didn't want to fight. He just kept on going. I am, just so you know, I am looking back every 3 seconds. Yeah, this is another part of the bridge. I think this is supposed to be a what do they call it? A drawbridge, right? It opens up, it closes up. Oh, this guy looks like he's definitely dressed like a serial killer, right? Oh, wow, what's down here? Hashtag, oh, uh-oh. Look at this. Oh, wow. Isn't this interesting? Oh. Oh, wow, look, this is the control panels to the bridge. Should I have access to this? How interesting. You raise it, you lower it. That's it. What are all these other buttons for? Seems like there's too many buttons. I'm not going down there. No way Jose was a wrestler in NXT. Or I think he made a WWE thing too, but... Oh, all right. You guys can check out the view as I... Oh, this thing. You hearing the cars drive over? Listen. Oh! Oh! Shit! Let's go. Oh, I can't ride the scooter. Oh, my body's locked. Oh, shit. Oh, we're stuck on this bridge for a second. At least this door is locked, or closed at least. If you look, there is a cement pier being built, and that's part of the Schuylkill River Trail. And you could take that trail when it's completed, which it's getting there. You could take that trail from here, and I think you can wind up behind the Art Museum, the Philadelphia Museum of Art, and then you can wind up at the Valley Forge. You can go pretty far. So this bridge was built in 1930. I see these billboards all over, and who gets it? Who goes, you know what, hon? Forget about the other lawyers. Let's get the guy with the dog on his head. He seems like a nice guy. That's hilarious. There's another billboard over there. I would trust Rand Spear more. At least I know he's a human being. All right. Going into Greys Ferry, hon. Wake the kids, call the neighbors. Yo, please subscribe. Help me reach 50,000 subscribers. I think I might be able to do it before the All-Star game. I set that goal earlier this baseball season, kind of thinking it was unrealistic. And channel's been doing all right lately. So I appreciate everybody who has come on board and everybody who's been sailing with me for a long, long time. Don't forget your roots, they say. Don't forget your OGs. I remember the first viewer of mine who would comment on the regularly, who wasn't a family member. His name was Ben Riley. And occasionally he'll comment on the videos. And it's always good to see the OG, Ben Riley. All right, we're on Greys Ferry Ave. I tried to Google, like, if you're a viewer, you know I kind of dig history. So Philadelphia is covered in history. Anywhere you go, you see history. And the only thing I could really find about Greys Ferry was the guy who the neighborhood's named after had a ferry, and his name was Gray. And the floating bridge. Oh, I guess I could show you. To me, this is probably the most historic site in Greys Ferry. This is the McDonald's, where Old Dirty Bastard was arrested. I think they came out with a TV show. It's called, I don't know, it's called the Wu-Tang Clan TV show. I'm not sure what it's called. But anyway, if you watch that show, they reenact a scene where Old Dirty Bastard, who's on probation, right? He's on probation. So he's hiding. And it's like a big news story, too, that he's on probation. And he's hiding from, the fuzz, right? He's trying not to get locked up. And he goes to this McDonald's here, and he just hits on every single female inside the McDonald's. He just tries to pick up women. And eventually, he's so annoying in the store that I think it was more circumstance. A cop winds up driving behind him, and since it was just on the MTV News with Kurt Loder, Old Dirty Bastard has a felony warrant. Or was it a felony warrant? I don't want to speak ill of the dead. I don't know if it was a felony warrant. It was a warrant. And anyway, they locked him up here at this McDonald's. Me and Carl, a.k.a. Onslaught, we made a video with Perry the Puppet. And we reenacted the arrest of Old Dirty Bastard inside this McDonald's. And at the end of this video, if you stick around to the very end, I'll have that pop up. Yeah. Music history happened here at this McDonald's. There's Center City, Philadelphia. There is a big news story happening in the suburbs of Philadelphia. I don't think I can even really talk about it on YouTube, because once you mention that topic, you get demonetized. But you could Google it. The Delaware Valley. What's this? Oh no! Old dirty bastards back. They're coming to get them. But you don't. Now you don't wave on the cops. Oh shit! Pothole patrol. Look at this. I know why the cops are here. Look at the size of this pothole. Oh my God. Good gravy. That's like 2 feet. Look at all the mufflers that got scraped up. All right, where are we at? I forgot the address. Oh well, we'll never know. All right. Yeah, they could go down this street. You see, they have old properties. They got the old houses, and then they got the Fishtown construction. That's what I call this stuff. The 3-story thin things. What they do, well, these houses are in bad shape. Man, I'll tell you what's in really bad shape is these streets. So what some developers do is they just buy these houses, and it's just easier for them to tear them down, like this house. But the thing is, when they tear down this house, sometimes they don't properly support the 2 houses next to them, and there's collapses. That happens at Fishtown. I'm not sure if it happens in here, because they're built to. These row homes are built to stay next to each other. Kind of like we support each other up. And that's architecture with Professor Dummy. Here is St. Gabriel's Auditorium. It was built back in 1948. Not sure if St. Gabriel's is still open. I wonder if this is St. Gabriel's School. This might be this has to be the first time I've ever even been on these streets. And the reason why I never explore like Southwest Philly or West Philly, there's St. Gabriel's School. It's mostly because of traffic. I just don't want to. I hate traffic. There's Hollywood Street. That's named after Hollywood, if you don't know. He was the window designer at the Wanamaker store. That's it. I'm not going to go into any more detail. If you get it, you get it. That's all. It's a nice looking church. It kind of, it is South Philly. I'm saying it kind of reminds me of South Philly. And I guess it should. Oh, the Matt Talbot Shrine. Who's Matt Talbot, and why does he have a shrine? Look at this. Row home, funeral home. Look at this. See, oh, Pennsylvania Horticultural Society take care of this park. Nothing real special. You go to Rittenhouse Square, they got beautiful plants, but it's all right. Yeah, this block's nice. Look how they all have similar keystones. All down the block. That's very rare. Even across the street, they got the cool keystones. What a neat little block. Oh, they got a little free library. Take a book, read a book, drop it off. If you ever have a bunch of, I'm sure they're all around the country. We have a lot of them in this city. You have a bunch of books you want to get rid of. You just drop them off in there. There you go. Man, these streets suck. There's some more. Yeah, usually when I see real estate that looks like that, when the Fishtown, that's what I call them, the Fishtown specials. I think that the area is either being gentrified or they're going to start gentrifying it. And there's another one. Another thing developers are doing is they'll take old structures like these houses and they'll rip off the top floor and they'll build on top. In London, they're doing the exact opposite. They're building these massive basements. They just keep digging and digging and digging because the houses, they can't build on top of them. So they just do like 7-story basements. Got a lot of corner stores in here. Where Old Dirty Bastard was arrested, there was a supermarket, Fresh Grocers. I haven't been inside a Fresh Grocer. Oh, look at this. I am that. Yeah, how you doing? Oh man, this pavement stinks. And all these new properties, they're right next to the most historic site in Greys Ferry, the McDonald's. It's right there. Oh, listen, I think we did it. We did a little exploring of Greys Ferry. We crossed a bridge. That is the craziest bike setup I've ever seen. Look at that. As a trailer, it's not a motorcycle, it's just an e-bike. All right, well listen, if you can, please hit the like button, please subscribe. If you want to sign up for my Patreon, and here it comes. This is like probably one of my favorite videos I ever made. This is Perry the Puppet and Onslaught and I. This is probably one of the greatest acting jobs in the history of cinema. This is Onslaught, Perry the Puppet, and I recreating the arrest of Old Dirty Bastard. At the intersection of 29th and Greys Ferry stands a very special McDonald's. In the year 2000, Old Dirty Bastard was forced to go to rehab because he violated his probation. ODB escaped the rehab, making him wanted by the police all across the country. Today, we will reenact the time Old Dirty Bastard was arrested at this McDonald's. The Philly captain will be playing the part of Papa Chief. Onslaught will be K. Blunt. And starring as Old Dirty Bastard, Perry the Puppet.
Come on, Old Dirty Bastard, let's go get something to eat. Hungry.
I ain't had a fish fillet sandwich in a minute.
All right, Old Dirty Bastard, well, take a minute, get out of the car, let's go to McDonald's.
I gotta piss. Boy, ooh. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Old Dirty Bastard, chill. We ain't got time for that.
Wow, hey, baby, look at all these beautiful women.
Hey, Old Dirty Bastard, what did I just tell you?
I'm just trying to pick up some honeys. I'm on the run for a month, and I want a fish fillet sandwich. Have I mentioned it's been a minute? Yo, honey. Hey, come here. Do you know who I am?
Stop.
Hey, you order the food. I'm gonna take a leak, all right? Hey, do you know who I am? Hey.
Old Dirty Bastard, I'm ordering the food. Get in the car, you're wanted by the police.
Oh, that's right, I'm wanted by the police. Let me get out of here. Hey!
I got the food. Yo, I got the food. Oh.
Give me the food. Just get old dirty bastard back in his car. He's wanted by the police.
But he's talking to all these chicks.
Bastard. Oh, look at that girl. Hey, how you doing? Oh, no, oh, it's a guy. It's a guy.
Come on, man. You're wanted by the cops. We gotta get out of here.
ODB, the police are in the drive-thru. The food, old
Get in
dirty
the car,
bastard.
old dirty bastard.
I'm
Get in
gonna
the
get some
car.
women. Y'all give me your number. Give me your number. I got the fish fillet sandwich.
Get in the
Get him in the car.
Get him in.
Come on, old dirty bastard.
damn
Give
car.
me that girl's number. Ellie, has he ever gotten laid before? Hey, give me that fish fillet sandwich. Oh no. Where are those cops going? Oh no, old dirty bastard. The cops are pulling behind the car.